The G20, a gathering in Rio de Janeiro of 87 mayors and delegations from more than 100 cities around the world. Brazil's President Luiz Inácio Lula da Silva received a final communiqué from the city's mayor, Eduardo Paes, with the mission of presenting it to the G20 heads of state, who will be meeting on Monday and Tuesday. The document contains 36 demands in total, aimed at achieving compliance with the 2015 Paris Accord, also known as the COP21 Climate Agreement, and they come with a price tag.
We call on the group's governments to commit to at least $800 billion annually by 2030 for local climate action investments. These funds would support urban mitigation and adaptation projects as critical steps forward.
At least 40% of the money would be applied to climate projects in low-income communities, workforce development and social protection to enable effective and inclusive climate action. The document also calls for financing city-led adaptation initiatives worldwide, particularly in the Global South, to address challenges such as extreme heat, droughts, water stress, and floods. Gathering for the first time on the day before the G20 summit, the urban leaders stressed that the alternative to funding the cities would be much worse.
Make no mistake, this is a fraction of the costs of climate inaction. Climate breakdown costs the world $16 million every hour of every day. And that investment will accelerate action that's already happening in cities, reducing demand for fossil fuels through energy-efficient, affordable housing, designing neighborhoods for people rather than for cars, and a renewable energy revolution.
There is an urgency, the mayors say, because according to UN projections, nearly 70% of the world's population will be living in urban centers by 2050. The G20 mayoral organizations believe funding already exists, and it's just a matter of channeling resources to cities, which they believe are best positioned to implement programs to address climate change. Lucrecia Franco, CGTN, Rio de Janeiro.